What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another daily Manchester City transfer update. Before I do crack on with today's update, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys up to date here on YouTube every single day with all the latest City transfer news, so do subscribe. It's the easiest way to stay up to date. Also, don't forget to press that bell and put your push notifications on, and anybody that has previously pressed the bell, just make sure that it is pressed so your notifications on. You don't want to miss a thing. This window far from done with Manchester City. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. We are aiming for 600 likes. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by my friends over at Stocks FC. Stocks FC is a football stock market where you can buy stocks in your favourite players and earn cash rewards based on performances. Stocks FC are giving away 5 free stocks to every user that signs up this month to get you started. It's also going to give you the chance to familiarise yourself with the platform. Links and details, they are in the description. It will send you to the sign up page where it is free to sign up and you'll get access to them 5 free stocks. You can scout young new prodigies and buy them early before the price potentially rises. You can also buy stocks in star players too. You can get rewards when players are named in teams of the week, month and season. You can also get in-play rewards where players get a point for every goal, assist or key pass that they make. This will allow you to earn weekly dividend payments. Your free loan stocks are eligible for cash reward payouts for 1 month, so why not get involved? Check the link in the description to get your 5 free loan stocks and begin your journey with Stocks FC. And a big thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring today's video. So, we've had a lot happen in the last day or so. Firstly, we're going to speak about the outs though, because we've got no contract news, and we've got the latest on Jack Grealish. Now, the Sun have said that both Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund are keeping their eyes on developments with Jack Grealish. We know that Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United from the Premier League are also interested in potentially signing Jack Grealish. We did see Jack Grealish over the last 24 hours post some strange stuff on Instagram as well about kind of staying humble. So I don't know if Jack Grealish is hinting towards an exit or not, but yeah, he's getting linked with the exit door and we will see what does happen with that. Not expecting any movement when it comes to Jackie G in this window, but that might be something for me to keep my eyes and ears open for heading into what I expect to be a really busy summer transfer window. Now, moving on, Kyle Walker. He was left out of Manchester City's squad against Ipswich Town ahead of a move to AC Milan, which is edging closer. Fabrizio Romano has said that final details are now being sorted to make Kyle Walker an AC Milan player. Personal terms already done and dusted. AC Milan want formal steps sorting by either today or tomorrow and are already preparing to book Kyle Walker in for a medical at some point this week. Fabrizio Romano says it will be a loan deal despite talks of Kyle Walker wanting to cancel his contract with Manchester City. So I am wondering if there is going to be some kind of purchase option included, because Kyle Walker's contract isn't up at Manchester City until June 30th of 2026. Now, Sky Sports say it is going to be a loan with an option to buy, which is what I reckon will be done here with Kyle Walker wanting to leave Manchester City. The Daily Mail have said that Kyle Walker was due in Milan today to finish off his move to AC Milan, and there was a private jet that did go from Manchester to Milan today, which I presume Kyle Walker was on. So we're waiting for further updates from that. When I do get them, of course, I will report for you guys. Now, moving on to the ins. Got the very latest on Juma Bah. Now, Fabrizio Romano says we're going to get the here we go very soon for Juma Bah to join Manchester City. He's an 18-year-old defender from AIK Freetong over in Sierra Leone, currently out on loan at Real Valladolid over in Spain. Now, Fabrizio Romano says Manchester City are set to sign him and are currently contemplating loaning him out to RC Lens. Now, it was originally thought that Manchester City wanted him out on loan in Spain and could even keep him at Real Valladolid. However, Manchester City's relations with RC Lens have improved tenfold during this window, and both teams want to keep up their excellent relations from the Abdukodir Khusanov transfer in potentially giving them a ready-made replacement in helping to develop another Manchester City future player Juma Bah. So there we go. I did hear this was going to be a CFG signing, but Fabrizio Romano, with how he's worded this, has made it sound like this is a Manchester City transfer rather than a CFG transfer. Any developments on this, though, I will keep you guys up to date, but looking like Juma Bah very soon going to be a Manchester City player. It's going to be a deal worth around £12 million. Now, moving on, Abdukodir Khusanov, of course, all documents were signed. Medical was absolutely fine, according to Fabrizio Romano. We got word yesterday from MEN saying that the announcement was coming in the next 24 hours. Some reliable sources from Uzbekistan as well were saying that we were going to get the announcement for yesterday night for Khusanov to become a Manchester City player. And then at 6 p.m. GMT on Monday, Abdukodir Khusanov was announced as a Manchester City player. So first of all, to warmly welcome Abdukodir to Manchester City and wishing him the very best of luck here. He's going to wear the number 45 shirt, Balotelli's number, of course, and Khusanov becomes the first ever Premier League player from Uzbekistan. So it's not only a massive moment for him, but also a massive moment for football and sport in Uzbekistan as well. It's a big deal there, this transfer. Now, he signs a 4.5-year deal until June of 2029. The Guardian said it's a deal worth £33.8 million with add-ons, and Khusanov arrives from RC Lens. He's a 20-year-old centre-back, and as I said, warm welcome to Abdukodir. Khusanov did train today ahead of Chelsea on Saturday. He cannot play in our midweek game in Paris in the Champions League against PSG, as he isn't registered and cannot be registered or feature for City until we get to the next round of the Champions League, should Manchester City go there, and the same applies there for Vitor Reis as well. And speaking of Vitor Reis, moves us very nicely onto him, because it was reported yesterday by Fabrizio Romano that the move to Manchester City was on track, all documents signed, medical's gone well, and it's going to be announced at some point this week. And then the MEN said yesterday, when they said that Khusanov's coming in the next 24 hours, Vitor Reis is also coming in the next 24 hours as well. And whilst Khusanov came first yesterday at 6 p.m. GMT, we did get the official signing of Vitor Reis to Manchester City at 11 a.m. GMT today. Reis is a Manchester City player, so wanted to welcome Vitor to Manchester City and wish him the very best of luck here at Manchester City and at the blue half of Manchester. He also signs on a 4.5-year deal until June of 2029. He signs from Palmeiras over in Brazil. He's an 18-year-old Brazilian centre-back, signing for €35 million or £29.6 million in today's currency exchange. He's going to wear the number 22, and he has also trained ahead of Chelsea but cannot play in our midweek game tomorrow against PSG. Now, moving on, the very latest on Omar Marmoush, Manchester City's next signing in this window. Florian Plettenberg in Germany has said that Marmoush travelled to Manchester a couple of days ago. His medical was going to take place on Monday or Tuesday, with Manchester City wanting to announce this signing either today, which I'm not expecting it to be today, or potentially tomorrow. But as we've already got the Khusanov and Reis signing, I imagine that the Manchester City team will be working really hard right now to ensure that this signing could be done potentially tomorrow. But with City playing tomorrow, I reckon this is going to come on Thursday, and it gives the City social media team a little bit more time to get things prepared, because whilst Khusanov and Reis are big transfers with a fair amount of money being spent, they're not as big or as expensive as Marmoush. Marmoush is the big main transfer here in this window for Manchester City. So Mike McGrath has said that Marmoush has undertaken his medical with Manchester City today. That has now happened and done and dusted. He's signed his Manchester City contract today as well. So it is very much now over to the social media team for when they want to announce that. I think it's going to come on Thursday morning, so Marmoush can start training with the Manchester City squad and start preparing for that game against Chelsea, where I'm expecting us to have all three of Khusanov, Reis and Marmoush available for that game. So could be tomorrow. I reckon it's going to come on Thursday, with Marmoush officially being unveiled as a Manchester City player. Now, moving on, we've got the final transfer to speak about in today's video. Comes in the form of an update on Douglas Luiz over at Juventus, central defensive midfielder, of course. Now, Richard Jolly has confirmed that Manchester City are interested, but may not choose to make a move in January for Douglas Luiz or any other central defensive midfielder for that matter. Manchester City don't want to panic buy and bring somebody in for for the sake of bringing somebody in. They want to bring somebody in who they think is going to be the right fit. So he's saying that City may not make a move, but we have heard from reliable sources, including from Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, saying City are looking at central defensive midfielders in this window. It's not a guaranteed one by any stretch of the imagination. I imagine Man City may want to keep an eye on what happens with Kyle Walker, as to maybe they want to look at a fullback, or James McAtee, if he ends up leaving, may just tempt Man City to go back into the market looking at central midfielders. We'll have to wait and see. So a few very interesting days coming for City, which is going to shape up what the end of this window is going to look like. Now, Alex Crook has said that Douglas Luiz is keen on a return to the Premier League. Aston Villa are also being linked with a move for their former player as a Manchester City. Ben Jacobs has said that City are exploring this deal. Juve, they want a permanent deal. Manchester City want a straight loan, which is the big problem here. As I said on the Sunday update, my daily transfer update, I said pay a bigger loan fee to tempt Juventus to sell on loan, cover more of his wages, so we're paying more money to them and they're saving some money at the same time, and throw in a purchase option, put in an option to buy rather than an obligation to buy for a good fee, and really negotiate this loan deal and try and make this transfer happen, because I think Douglas Luiz could be a very important transfer for Manchester City to get done. We know we don't get Rodri back until next season, so bringing Douglas Luiz in gives us adequate cover with Premier League proven experience, of a really good age, fresh legs, high energy, knows the club, knows the league. It makes sense. Bring him in. I would have no problem with this. If City are worried about, they don't think he's maybe the right fit, then the loan move would make more sense than making a permanent move. Negotiate it. Option to buy, pay a little bit more money in a loan fee and cover more of his wages, and I think that could be enough to get this transfer done. It's all about how serious City want to take this transfer and how much do they want to sign Douglas Luiz. The Telegraph have said that Douglas Luiz is an option, but he's not Manchester City's first option. They know that Douglas Luiz is Premier League proven and knows his way around Manchester City from his time here, but he's not Man City's first option. City feel like a better signing, a more permanent signing, would be Ederson over at Atalanta, but with Atalanta competing for the Serie A title, he is not interested in a move to Manchester City in this window, so that transfer isn't going to happen. So do we settle for a backup, a contingency? Do we make a move for somebody else? Do we spring another name out of nowhere like we've done a lot in this window, or do we knuckle down and try and get this Douglas Luiz transfer done? These are the big questions, very big questions. I'd love to know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below, including welcoming both Vitor Reis and Abdukodir Khusanov to Manchester City. Omar Marmoush soon. Douglas Luiz, what would you do? Should we go for him? Should we go for somebody else? If somebody else, who do we make a move for? Do you think it would be a mistake for City not to bring in a central midfielder in this window? Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up on the video. We are aiming for 600 likes on this video, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Daily Manchester City transfer updates. I'll be back again with another update tomorrow for you guys religiously to enjoy. I do want to apologise, by the way, for not having a transfer update out yesterday. That was out of my control. It was all to do with YouTubing, trying to just sort out the last parts of my channel, which has now been done and dusted and sorted, and the channel's good to go from here on out. So daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy. That's why the Khusanov announcement video was much later, 12 hours later than what I wanted it to be, but that was outside of my control, so I do apologise for that one. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Stocks FC. Remember, you can go and check out them 5 free loan stocks. Links and details, they are in the description. It's free to sign up. Anyone that does sign up using my links does help to support the future content created here on my channel. You get 5 free stocks, allows you to go and enjoy everything that there is to enjoy about Stocks FC. So do go and check it out. And a big thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring this transfer update once more. And I'll see you all again religiously tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. Go and check out my official announcement videos for Khusanov and also Vitor Reis as well. You can go and check out my preview ahead of PSG's game against City tomorrow. I've also got my live stream watch along link out on my channel if you want to go and set your reminders for that, as I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow with that game between PSG and Manchester City. Big game in the Champions League. We can come and chat transfers if you so wish. Links and details, they are on my channel. So I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.